Hey guys, today is actually hopefully going to be quite a nice day. Ollie's home today and it's been such a nice few days here. We've actually had a bit of a heat wave. The sun has been shining. It's desperately trying to come out today, but unfortunately we are losing it. It's going to start raining by the end of today and for the rest of the week. And so I'm on a mission today to finish I picked up some plants for the front plants boxes on the bay window with my family the other day, which was really nice for Mother's Day with my mum and granny, and I didn't quite pick up enough. I went more colourful than I usually do. I've got some, well, they're out there, I'm looking at them right now, so I'll show you in a second, but I need to pick up a few more, so we need to head to the garden centre and then I want to plant those and get them in hopefully before the rain starts. Partly as well because I haven't changed the flowers out there since Christmas and they're not looking so pretty. So this is what I have so far. But I think I'm gonna need some extra ones, so we're gonna get the planters out the back here so that I can tell. I did pick up some geraniums, which I know don't really go, but they last amazingly in pots all through the summer. These beautiful ranunculus, which I don't know if you can see, they're like all kind of like patterns. They've got like a little stripe going through them, and then these were called something bride. So my mum was like, you've got to pick those up. What were they? Bridal crown, and of course they smell amazing. Pretty sad. In fact, I'm sure there used to be something there. What was that? It's like totally gone. Oh, that's a bit sad. These will still be fine. And unfortunately, these aren't looking great either. Oh yeah, what was that? Can't remember now. These are also doing really well.
Are you going to try and repot some of these and save them for
Oh
next
yeah,
year?
definitely. Picked up these for the front planters because they flower, when was it? From April to November, so they'll be perfect. Some more of the bridal crown. These I'm going to put inside, I think. Another ranunculus for another pot. I may have said that I won't do 3 pieces this year. But I couldn't not pick these two up. They were so pretty. I'll show you those when I get home. They're scented too. And then seed-wise, I am just going to chuck all of these into the bath this year and hope for the best, because I was shocked when we went out there that one of my anemones is already sprouting. He shakes his head, but it means that he doesn't actually have to buy me flowers basically all summer.
Don't think that's true.
I've enjoyed it so much. We're actually going to head to another garden centre because there aren't any anemones here, and I'd like to pick some up because I'm just surprised that they're coming back so quickly. Well, actually I'm just surprised I didn't kill them, I think. Bit of time's passed, we've had lunch and now it is freezing outside and cloudy. We're gonna get the plants planted really quickly and I think I will come back to you another day. But we did pick up, did we pick up anything? No, we just picked up compost from the other garden centre, didn't we? Went to another garden centre, but my battery died. Yeah, I got another geranium, which I know aren't like the most elegant of flowers, but they're very hardy and that's what I need. It's now going to rain. I bought these gloves on sale at Garden Centre and they have this little clip, which I can't open. Clips them together so that you don't lose them, which is what I do all the time. I'm gonna have to put you inside because it's starting to rain. It's definitely raining.
As soon as we get out, it starts raining.
Oh, it's getting harder now, isn't it? Oh, well, I've got a hood. I'll be fine.
I've got a jacket.
You're gonna have to stay in here though, guys, I'm afraid. We've just popped them out the front and they look so cheery. I'm really happy with them. And then we also have these over here, which are slightly different, which I quite like. I've not done that before. Usually I've paired them all together. I've left this stuff here for the past few weeks, waiting to show you guys, because I often get stuff in and then it just gets lost into the home and I forget about it. You may be able to hear I've got the tumble dryer going, so sorry about that. But every time we have an event like a birthday or we host, there's always things that I'm like, why haven't we got that item? Number one being plates. So we actually haven't bought plates as a couple. All of the plates that we have been from when I bought them to go to university. I think I got them years ago from IKEA and they've lasted fine. They're absolutely fine. Although they have gone like a little bit grey, obviously where the cutlery has, I don't know, marked onto them slightly. They're fine, we use them, but I thought maybe it's about time that we start getting or collecting some nice items. Now, I have been after these for years. These are the Sophie Conran is it? Plates. And I think when my parents were looking to buy new plates, maybe like over 10 years ago, I was like, why don't you get these? So when I saw them again, I was like, well, I liked them that long ago. I'm going to get them now. You've probably seen her designs if you're in the UK. They've got this like lovely ribbed effect to them. And I thought they're simple, but they've still got like a little something to them, which I quite liked. If you are in Somerset, what's it called? The street outlet in like street area. Clark's Village. How did I forget that? Clark's Village actually have a store which do, I don't know if it's seconds or just like discount of her collection. So I'm probably going to have a look at that. But I actually just got 4 of these from Wayfair. They were a really good price in comparison to on her website. So I definitely check that out. And then on that same kitchen note, I've been actually after these style of glasses for a really long time. And I kind of wondered, to me, they are a little bit impractical in that they are summer glasses. Like, I don't think, I mean, you probably could use these all round, but to me they kind of like scream summer. So they've kind of got this straw over the front of them. These are from Garden Trading, and I just thought these would be so beautiful for kind of like entertaining, also in the garden. And I am a lover of water and drinking from a glass, and the one thing that I found with glasses is that I actually don't like, this maybe seems so fussy, not that keen on glasses that like don't have any grip to them. So I really like the ones that we have that almost look like crystal and they've got a design on them, because your hand can really grip them, and these can too, like you got something to grip. Is that weird? Am I strange? Probably. And then also from Garden Trading, I got some mugs. Mugs we've had mostly Cath Kidston ones from when I was at uni, which is fine. They still work. But for things like people coming over and hosting a bit of a dinner party, it's nice to have some plain ones. So I just went for these. They're actually quite a nice tone because they're not too grey, they're not too white. Yeah, just really, really simple. I got 4 of those. I think they come in a set of 2. And I have to say the Garden Trading kitchenware is actually a really reasonable price generally. And then, as you've probably seen to the side of me, I got some, well, I'm going to put them outdoors and pray that they're okay. I think they did say outdoors, hang on. Frost resistant, UV stable, lightweight, recyclable. Oh, that's amazing. So these actually came as a set of 2. I originally saw them on John Lewis, but there was something with, I don't know, I think I could get a discount on Amara. I think Amara might have had like 20% off over the weekend that I ordered them. And they actually do fit inside each other as a set, but I'm hoping to put these outside just where I was doing the plant boxes earlier. We actually get to use that little patio area this year. So for now, obviously long term, we plan to extend over that. So I don't really want to be planting plants into the ground. So I thought as many pots as I can to bring lots of colour and flowers to that area. And then the next thing that I need to do this afternoon is actually seal the marble in our bathroom upstairs. So one of those fun jobs. Actually, after so long of renovating, Ollie and I still haven't figured out. We find it really difficult to try and balance our lifestyle and our weekends, it's something that we're really not good at, and it is a little bit of a challenge, to be honest. Probably one of the things that we find hardest in our lifestyle, because we both like to achieve a lot and we actually are happy when we are like doing things, but at the same time the house is getting to a point now where it needs just some general maintenance, and also a home or a house, it needs some kind of love putting into it on a bit of a regular basis, just to be able to keep up with it and maintain it looking nice, which is something that we don't do, because every weekend we are really going hard at the renovations, and then we're kind of like trying to catch up during the week with washing and like food shops and just things that you would generally do at the weekend, like going to the recycling centre. So we're trying to now do, which I think we said ages ago we might do, is like a weekend on and a weekend off. So this weekend was supposed to be like our weekend off. It was actually Mother's Day yesterday, so we went out with my mum, we were able to have a picnic, and the weather really helped because we could just lie in the sun and it was a really nice day off. And then today has been like a bit of a half day, but both Ollie and I have been saying like we feel a bit guilty, like it's a bit strange to not be doing something. And that's something that we really must stop, not just like for ourselves, but also for our relationship, to have some downtime and some normal time just to like enjoy our home. If you're renovating, I think you'll get what I'm talking about, and it's such a struggle, especially in a long-term one, because it's kind of like always on your mind, and it's that thing that you just feel like a little bit guilty if you're not doing it. So yeah, we're trying to like balance all the balls at the moment of, you know, wedding and work and business life, renovation life, and just like our personal downtime lifestyle, which is usually at the bottom of the list. Anyway, we haven't been able to shower in our upstairs shower because I basically scrubbed it clean the other day to seal it and then didn't go around to it, so we've been having to use the other bathroom. This is what I'm going to be using, HG Protector for natural stone, and I did read it last night, I've already slightly forgotten, but it says surface must be completely clean and free of grease and dust. Yep. Applying the liquid in straight tracks in one direction using a paint roller or brush. After approximately 4 minutes, remove any leftover liquid using a clean lint-free cloth. Need to find one of those then. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a process. I have to leave it for an hour and then I can do an extra 1 or 2 coats. I'll probably do 2 because I like to make sure it's protected. Yeah, and then I need to leave it for another 12 hours. So this will be fun. Yeah, it's one of those things that after picking a bathroom, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't go back. I'd still go for marble. In fact, we're choosing marble again for our other bathroom, but it does take a little bit more work, and probably for the first time, this bathroom we will have been using now for a year, I've definitely felt the effects of having the mosaic, which you can't see, the mosaic flooring in the shower. And so I purchased this one, what's it called? Sonic Scrubbers. And it's basically a little battery powered machine, which I use to get into basically every little bit of grout so that it is perfectly clean before I put this on, because obviously if it's dirty and then it's just gonna like seal in the dirt with this. Now this is all the fun maintenance things that I was talking about earlier that you still have to do instead of the like fun making things pretty. I thought I wouldn't bore you yesterday with more marble protecting, so I got that done and I thought I would pick you up today. I'm gonna head out the house now to my fave, Home Sense. I've actually just had delivered a big tub of, is it called Peel Away? I think it's called Peel Away, which is coming in a project soon. So now that that's delivered, I want to get out the house because actually you can't see, but it's another really beautiful day today. And so I'm gonna make the most of it while I can. Well, technology isn't my friend today. My other camera didn't want to work, so you're actually on a DIY camera right now, which I hope is okay, but to be safe, I probably won't talk that much inside. I'll just play some nice music because I believe that this is the Canon that I'm on. Some people ask me, the Canon G7X, which I used to film on, but it constantly made a clicking sound. Even when I had a new one, there was a little clicking sound, so I changed over to Sony and it's been glitchy for the last 6 months. Like, I'll think that I'm filming, I'll be like recording, but then it won't save the clips, which is great for the job that I'm in. But I am now at Home Sense and the sun is shining, so I'm gonna go and have a little TLC. See if I can find, the only thing that I'm actually looking out for is kind of like vase pots. I'm not sure they'll have what I want, but sometimes I'm surprised. It looks like they've got some garden stuff in it at the moment. I'm not buying so many faux flowers now, but most of mine are for this spring summer are in storage, as I said, which I can't get to. And I picked these up. Annoyingly, one of them was clearance. Must have been this one here. I didn't know until I got to the till because they're all exactly the same. I'm sure I could have got them all in clearance, but I thought they'd sit really nicely in here in some kind of tool vase. And then with all of the rest of my wicker, I also picked up this one because our kitchen isn't next to the garden, which is a shame. We could always do with something to take things out, like glasses or cutlery. And actually you'd probably be able to fit like a few glasses in each of these. So I've actually been looking for one which is quite big because I've seen lots of small ones, but this, we could fit like cutlery and maybe some condiments and glasses, which will be great for the summer months. And I also did pick up this one from Ralph Lauren. I loved the blue and white freshness of it, although I'm not sure I'll change this one today because I haven't had this one on long. But when I see things like this, I just pick it up because often things like tablecloths, you can't find them else, and I think that should fit this table. And then I also picked up some moss for the inside spring decorations that I was wanting to do, but got a lot of tidying before I do any decorating. For now, I think I'm gonna have a drink, and I also couldn't resist these. You might recognise these from last year. I've just given them a little bit of a wash because they were in our sheds, which is, you know, clean enough. But I picked these up and I love them with some daffodils in, though I don't know, I kind of can't be bothered to go and get any more peats, so I'm hoping that what's in the pots is enough. I don't think I'm going to separate them too much either because I want to do this inside and keep it as clean as possible. And I can just top it up with the moss that I've got. So I'm imagining this one's actually quite big and usually better for the dining table. This one I'm thinking of popping in the snug. So I definitely want some of these so that it's fragrance nicely in there. But then I thought those, and I could like spread some of those around that one. Oh, maybe a bit like that. Yeah, so I'll just do this pretty swiftly. And every year at this time of the year, I consider painting the kitchen cabinets behind me a light colour because our kitchen is actually pretty dark, and Although it's cozy and I love the oak, at the same time, I think if they were painted lighter, it would like really brighten the space, and maybe a mirror on that side. I'm not sure it's worth doing, but I consider it every year. Quick, easy, job done. This one I didn't separate at all. I literally just plonked it in. That's what we love. And this one I did actually separate the bridal crown and also Miss Mascari a little bit so that it wasn't so kind of like stiff in the pot. But I'm gonna let them dry, and I actually need to brush them off a little bit more too. Now I've got to do what I've been putting off all day, which is doing a bit of a spring clean and tidy around so that I can actually put these out. Just got in the door and I was not expecting it because it's still so light, which means I've probably been chattering on for too long, so I'm gonna sign off this video here now. But thanks for welcoming spring a little bit with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful spring season, and I will see you in the next one.